For 60 years, we've been told one thing: nicotine is the enemy. It's the yellow stain on your fingers, the shadow on a lung X-ray, the reason for millions of deaths. But what if I told you we've been blaming the passenger for the driver's crimes? In the world of neuroscience, nicotine is seen as a divine molecule. It is a cognitive enhancer so powerful that it is currently being trialed to treat Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Today, we're going beyond the warning labels. We're exploring the 8,000-year history of this chemical, how it literally reshapes your brain, and why the scientific community is finally drawing a hard line between the chemical and the cigarette. Nicotine didn't start in a lab or a convenience store. It started in the soil of the Americas. Over 8,000 years ago, indigenous peoples used tobacco as a sacred medicine, a bridge to the spirit world, and a powerful stimulant for long hunts. When it hit Europe in the 1500s, it was hailed as a panacea, a cure-all. In the 17th century, it was so valuable it was used as currency. But there was a dark side. As the world became addicted, the delivery system changed. We went from pipes and ceremonial leaves to the mass-produced, chemically engineered cigarette in the early 1900s. This is where the tragedy began. To make cigarettes more efficient, manufacturers added ammonia to speed up nicotine absorption and thousands of other chemicals to keep the tobacco burning. We turned a natural stimulant into a toxic delivery vehicle. So what does pure nicotine actually do once it crosses the blood-brain barrier? It's a master of disguise. Your brain runs on a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. It controls your muscle movement, your heart rate, and most importantly, your ability to pay attention. Nicotine's molecular structure is so similar to acetylcholine that it can unlock the same receptors. When nicotine turns these keys, your brain experiences a global ignition. Dopamine is released, giving you that sense of reward and calm. Norepinephrine floods in, sharpening your focus and alertness. Glutamate enhances your brain's plasticity, making it easier to form new memories. This is the nicotine paradox. It's one of the only drugs that is both a stimulant waking you up and a relaxant calming you down. It's why a writer might use it to find flow, or a soldier might use it to stay alert on a night watch. Here is the hard truth that people are finally waking up to. Nicotine does not cause cancer. The Royal College of Physicians and the FDA have noted that while nicotine is the reason people keep smoking, the harm comes almost entirely from the combustion. When you burn tobacco, you create tar, carbon monoxide, and carcinogens. Imagine if you wanted the caffeine from a coffee bean, but the only way to get it was to swallow a cup of burning charcoal. That's what smoking is. This is why clean nicotine, patches, gums, and high-tech delivery systems are being viewed differently today. They'd provide the cognitive boost without the respiratory bust. However, we can't ignore the elephant in the room: addiction. Because nicotine is so effective at mimicking your brain's natural chemistry, your brain can stop producing its own focus chemicals. You become a tenant in your own head, paying rent to a molecule just to feel normal. So is nicotine a miracle or a menace? The answer is, it's a tool. And like any powerful tool, a scalpel or a chainsaw, the result depends entirely on how you use it. Science is finally giving us the nuance to understand that we can study the benefits of the molecule while still fighting the tragedy of the cigarette. If you learned something new today, or if this changed your perspective on brain chemistry, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It tells the algorithm this kind of deep dive science matters. And if you want to explore more about how to optimize your brain and understand the hidden history of the world around us, hit subscribe and turn on notifications.